Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into some common self-care myths and revealing what really works for your mental health. You know, as a doctor, I hear a lot of misconceptions about self-care. People think it's this luxury, something only for those with tons of time and money. But the truth is, self-care is for everyone. It's about prioritizing your well-being no matter how busy your life gets. So let's clear up some of these myths and discover what real, sustainable self-care looks like. Alright, first up, let's tackle this myth that self-care is all about bubble baths and spa days. While these activities are often highlighted in media and social platforms, they represent just a fraction of what self-care truly encompasses. Don't get me wrong, those things are great, and if they help you unwind, fantastic. Indulging in a luxurious bath or treating yourself to a spa day can be incredibly rejuvenating. But they're only one small piece of the puzzle. Self-care is a multifaceted concept that goes beyond occasional pampering. Real self-care is about so much more than just pampering yourself. It's about creating a balanced lifestyle that supports your overall well-being. It's about taking care of your overall well-being, which includes your mental, emotional, and physical health. This means engaging in activities that promote a healthy mind, body, and spirit. It's about making conscious choices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. This could involve practicing mindfulness, eating balanced meals, and staying hydrated. Think about it like this. Just like you wouldn't fuel your car with sugar and expect it to run smoothly, you can't expect your mind and body to thrive without the right kind of care. Proper self-care is the fuel that keeps you going. So, what does that look like? It means setting realistic goals and planning your days to include self-care activities. Well, it could be setting healthy boundaries, ensuring that you have the space and time to recharge, saying no to things that drain you, and not feeling guilty about it. It's about recognizing your limits and respecting them, or carving out time for activities you genuinely enjoy. It's about prioritizing sleep, eating nutritious foods, and finding joy in everyday moments. Moving your body in ways that feel good, whether that's through yoga, a brisk walk, or any form of exercise that you love, and managing stress in healthy ways. This could be through deep breathing exercises, meditation, or simply taking a break when you need it. Remember, self-care is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process, a commitment to your well-being. It's about consistently making choices that support your health and happiness, day in and day out. Okay, let's bust this myth wide open. You absolutely do not need to spend a fortune on self-care. The idea that self-care has to be expensive is a common misconception. Many people think that to truly take care of themselves, they need to splurge on luxury spa days, high-end skincare products, or exclusive gym memberships. But that's simply not true. In fact, some of the most effective self-care practices are completely free. You don't need to break the bank to feel good and take care of your mental and physical health. Think about it. Going for a walk in nature, soaking up the sunshine and fresh air, that costs nothing. Nature has a way of rejuvenating our spirits and providing a sense of peace and tranquility. Meditating for a few minutes each day, focusing on your breath and finding a sense of calm, totally free. This simple practice can significantly reduce stress and improve your overall well-being. Reading a good book, listening to your favorite music, spending time with loved ones, these are all incredibly valuable forms of self-care that don't require you to empty your wallet. These activities can bring immense joy and relaxation into your life. Now, I know what you might be thinking, Dr. Mike, easier said than done. Life gets busy. We all have responsibilities and commitments that can make it challenging to find time for self-care. And you're right, it does. But that's where getting creative comes in. Finding small pockets of time throughout your day to focus on yourself can make a big difference. Instead of expensive spa treatments, try a DIY face mask at home. There are plenty of recipes online using ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen. Can't afford a personal trainer? No problem. There are tons of free workout videos online. You can find everything from yoga to high-intensity interval training, all available at no cost. The point is, self-care is about making time for yourself and prioritizing your well-being, regardless of your budget. It's about finding what works for you and making it a regular part of your routine. Remember, self-care doesn't have to be a luxury. It can be a simple, everyday practice that brings balance and happiness into your life. Chapter 3. Myth number 3. Self-care is selfish. This is a big one, and honestly, it's a myth that needs to be retired for good. The idea that taking time for yourself is somehow selfish is deeply ingrained in many of us, but it's time to challenge that notion. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's essential. It's about maintaining your mental, emotional, and physical health so you can be your best self. Think about it like this. When you're on an airplane, what do they tell you before takeoff? They always emphasize the importance of putting your own oxygen mask on first. Put your own oxygen mask on first before assisting others. This isn't just a safety protocol, it's a metaphor for life. Why? Because you can't effectively help anyone else if you're struggling to breathe yourself. If you're running on empty, you won't have the capacity to support others. The same principle applies to life. Self-care allows you to recharge, reflect, and rejuvenate. When you prioritize your well-being, when you make time for self-care, you're actually better equipped to show up for the people you care about. You become more present, more engaged, and more compassionate. You have more energy, more patience, and you're generally in a better headspace to handle whatever life throws your way. This means you can be a better partner, parent, friend, and colleague. So, next time you feel guilty about taking time for yourself, remember this. Self-care is not selfish. It's an act of self-preservation, and it allows you to be the best version of yourself and for those around you. Embrace self-care as a necessary part of your routine and watch how it transforms not just your life, but the lives of those you touch. Chapter 4. Myth number 4. Self-care is only for people with mental health issues. Let's set the record straight. Self-care is for everyone. It's not just for people who are struggling with mental health issues. It's for everyone who wants to maintain their well-being, prevent burnout, and live a happier, healthier life. Think of it like this. Just like you go to the doctor for regular checkups, even when you're not sick, you practice self-care to maintain your overall well-being, not just when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. It's about building resilience, managing stress before it becomes overwhelming, and prioritizing your mental and emotional health just as you would your physical health. So, whether you're a student, a parent, a CEO, or anything in between, self-care is for you. It's an essential part of living a balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 5. Myth number 5. Self-care is a one-size-fits-all solution. Last but not least, let's debunk the myth that there's one magic self-care routine that works for everyone. The truth is, self-care is highly personal. What works for one person might not work for another. And that's perfectly okay. The key is to find what works best for you, what truly nourishes your mind, body, and soul. Maybe you find solace in early morning jogs, while your friend recharges with a good book and a cup of tea. Maybe you find peace in meditation, while your partner prefers to unwind with a creative hobby. The point is, there's no right or wrong way to practice self-care, as long as it's something that helps you feel good, recharged, and ready to take on the world. So, experiment. Explore different activities, and discover what truly resonates with you. Your self-care journey starts now. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on mental health and well-being. Remember, taking care of yourself is a priority, not a luxury. Start by incorporating small acts of self-care into your daily routine. Even a few minutes of dedicated me time can make a world of difference. And remember, you deserve to feel good, both mentally and physically. So go ahead, prioritize yourself, and watch how amazing you feel when you do.